Monkey Man, did you get you something to drink? So we're still here in Wildwood, and we're in the little doggy park that they have in the very back of the park. This is going to be our last day here. Been here for 4 days now. It's a little bit foggy out there in the distance, as you can see. But this has been an okay park. I mean, it's a place to park, and I've been basically just trying to relax and unwind from all the driving. And today we're going to try and get some yayas out before we hitch back up. So my mother ended up coming down for vacation. She's actually on vacation. So they usually have a place in Orlando that they stop at, and they come down here with some friends that have a timeshare. And they got down here yesterday. They wanted to get here a little bit early, so they drove all day Saturday and then drove, like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. So after that, we grabbed a bite to eat, and then I stopped by their hotel room. They got I think it was the Waterfront Inn in the Villages. Let me just say, I have never in all of my days seen so many old people. I hate to say it that way, but I mean, the Villages is a retirement community in the middle of Central Florida, right in the central area, just probably an hour north of Orlando. Everyone there drives a golf cart. And I'm not talking about those crappy little golf carts that you see at like your local golf course. I mean, some of these things had like alligator skin trimmed seats. Some of them were kind of bejazzled a little bit. Other ones had like full enclosures. Some of them kind of looked like, I saw one that looked like a Mini Cooper. I wish I had taken a picture of it, but I totally forgot to, because I was just like, what the hell is going on in this place? So apparently that's the main mode of transportation if you live in the Villages. So much so that they even have their own little golf cart roads that go right beside real cars. So I've officially been in Florida for the last 4 days, and I honestly have just been doing nothing. Like, it's weird. After driving straight through, and having to boondock for 4 days roughly getting down here, I just wanted to take some time to just kind of do a little bit of socializing with the people around. So obviously in a park, most of the time, most of the full-timers are older. And when I say older, they're more or less 20 years minimum. Not minimum, but pretty damn close. They're roughly 20 years my senior. And the weird thing about it, this is gonna sound strange, but people that you probably normally wouldn't talk to, or people that you normally wouldn't think that you would have anything in common with, maybe because they are older, or maybe because they are of a different race, or maybe because they are from a different socioeconomic background than you. For whatever reason, in an RV community, everyone talks to everyone else, for the most part. The one thing I did manage to find here was the resident grouchy old bitch. They happen to be, I think, in most places, there's always that one that's been here for like a long time, and they like things just a certain way. They don't like anything new, and it's just like bleh. So I know I seem, relatively mild-mannered or whatever, but like, I don't take no shit. So this old lady, she gets on to me. I took my dog right out here to use the restroom, and I turned my back. I forgot what I was doing. Anyway, I turned my back, and he usually minds really well, but he went just right across my little road over here and dropped this size turd in the neighbor's yard. So I immediately walk in here, grab a bag, and go and clean it up, and then she stops me, and she says, "Hey, you!" I said, "Excuse me?" And she said, "Blah, blah, blah. I've seen you just walking around enjoying your life. You shouldn't be letting your dog poop in someone else's yard. I said, ma'am, it wasn't intentional. Then she said something else. I couldn't really hear what she was saying, but something just grew inside of me and it just went, thank you. Try to enjoy your day, you're almost dead. But you have to say that kind of stuff with a smile though. You can't be all mad about it, you gotta say it with a smile. So look, if you happen to be like, I don't know, 83 and you're about to croak, you really need to start trying to get into heaven if you're that age. All right, I'm all packed up and I'm ready to hit the next spot. So I spent the last 4 days here in Wildwood and now I am meeting my parents down in Orlando, Florida. Not really for sure what I'm gonna do. I think they're gonna do a lot of golf. Golf's, I mean, I used to play golf all the time, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of not my thing. So maybe me and mom will spend some mother-son time together. Who knows? So yeah, that's one of the great things about the Thousand Trails park system is that if you just buy the basic package, you basically get 4 nights at each park. So for me, I'm still fairly young and I don't mind moving around all the time. A lot of people don't like it. They want to kind of set up shop for a while. So a lot of them will upgrade to the next level, which allows them to stay 2 full weeks. Sometimes 3 weeks, depending on high usage restrictions and stuff like that. But I don't want to get too sedentary in a particular place because I want to try and force myself to go and see as many things and places and people as possible. So I think that if I did upgrade, I would probably have to really like the area first. And I would, you know, I would almost have to feel like I'm going to miss something, like I haven't investigated something yet in order to stay that long. But it is kind of nice to know that you do have that option if later on you decide to slow your pace down just a little bit. Well, I have made it to my next spot, which was in Orlando, and this is how I think you should camp. The park has like a remote section in kind of like the very back, so it's like it actually feels like you're camping. It kind of feels like you're boondocking, like your neighbors are not right up on top of you. You know, you're kind of back here in these woods, so it feels more like camping. Like, this is how I camp. Before I got a camper, you know, I backpack all the time. So, like, being out in the woods, this is what I have been looking for quite some time. You know, most of the parks that we ever went to, I mean, you're literally, you can smell your neighbors. That's how close you are. But in this particular spot, like, we are pretty far out there, you know, at least it feels that way. Now, like, I can still see my neighbors. Can you see them over there? Nope, not from this angle. Let's see if you can see the other ones. Okay, you can see one way over there. You can see one, I think, like up in the trees there. But I mean, for the most part, it feels very secluded back here.
Mr. Frog.
So yeah, the park is huge. It's got like 2 swimming pools here. Of course, I might swim in it once the entire time I'm here. But I like this one the best that I've been to so far. I've only been to 2, but this one seems to not put you right up on top of your neighbor. Now, they do have a section that's like out in the middle. So if you like community, you like be close to your neighbors, if you like to, you know, see them taking out their garbage and all that kind of stuff, they've got a spot for you. But just the fact that all of this is here and available, and it's not full, this makes it a great home base. So that when you do want to camp and you do want to be by yourself, or at least, at the very, very least, more alone, you know, if you want to kind of have yourself a bit of seclusion, I think that this is the way to go. Now, there were a couple of seconds there in my mind I was sort of like, I don't know, maybe I should go over there. Maybe I should make some new friends. But then I'm like, nah. I talked literally to 50 people at the last park I was at. Everyone wants to know about the dog. Oh, he's so cute, blah, blah, blah. And he is cute. Don't get me wrong, he is cute. But everyone wants to stop and talk to you. And I'm fine with being social, but I kind of want it to be on my terms, so at least I can walk my dog around this area, get him some exercise without having to pass 13 people on my way and go, oh, what kind of dog is he? Oh, he is? That's what he was? How did he get so small? You know, it's like that conversation. And I had that conversation 50 times at the last place. So at this place, I feel like that's not going to be the issue. No one's close enough to want to get that close to you. And if they are back here like I am, they're probably going to want to keep to themselves.